Morning guys, it's the 9th of October and let's jump straight into the DAX Technical Analysis. This is take 2 of the video because I just have created what I thought was a video that was about 15 minutes, but the software wasn't recording, so never mind. Anyway, the trading disclaimer is in the description below and this will be the condensed version of the analysis. Okay, first things first, go and get Sierra charts installed on your computer and get hold of this strategy so you can see what I see and make the trading decisions as well. And there's a tutorial series in the Telegram channel, the free channel, so go and get yourself in there, scroll back through the messages and find it, follow the videos, download the software, get this installed, and let's get going. Alright, so yesterday, pretty clear and obvious opportunity to get into the market. Now I personally didn't take it, but you could have done, and this is what it would have done for you. And this is why you need the strategy installed on your system. The sell signal was here and there was a 29-point stop loss above the dots. You get into the trade, you look for 4 to 1, you risk 1% on the trade, and in this particular example, cutting a long story short, it would have hit 4%. You could have walked away, you're done. Alright? And yeah, so whilst I didn't take the trade, which means it wasn't sent out as a signal, you could see this for yourself and take that opportunity for a trade. I'm teaching you how to use this strategy. So if you're a Signals member, no excuse, go and get it. But even if you're not, go and get the trial versions and try it out. Anyway, let's try and see if we can get this quickly wrapped up. On the 10-minute chart, this is what I'm seeing at the moment. We've seen this series of higher highs, higher lows, which created this low to low upsloping trend line, multi-pivot line in fact, multiple touches on here, and you'll see that when we broke through that line, we tagged it on the underside before completing an expansion of that move down to the low of the day, which broke the trend defining level at 951, and we're now in this kind of sideways movement where we can see this the lower half of this value area, this composite value area you can see on the right, is supporting price. There was a rejection down here at the value area low yesterday, and you know, price is struggling to really get much higher into that. Okay, so at the moment you can see the high of yesterday evening still containing price right now. If we break above that, we've got this level to watch here. We've also got the value area high to watch and this higher volume area just above that, sort of around 12,100. Alright, so there's a number of different areas to watch. If we take a look at the levels, you can see how the value area low and the point of control from yesterday has supported price. In actual fact, it led to the bounce that we're seeing right now today, which went through the daily pivot above the value area high just about, but really what we're looking to do is to see how we react when we get into this zone here. That would have been from Monday, that higher volume area. Okay, so I mean what was the reason for the sell-off yesterday? I mean, you can blame a number of different things, but yesterday the Brexit negotiations broke down, and while it's normal for political negotiations to break down just before a deadline, this somehow seems a bit different. So Prime Minister Johnson, for him it's a red line that all 4 nations of the UK leave the customs union, while it's a red line for the EU and Ireland to avoid creating customs checks. And the collapse of the negotiations also means that there's a blame game that's starting on both sides. And a game changer could be a meeting between the Irish PM and the UK Prime Minister tomorrow or Friday, but I'm not really putting my hopes up too high. What do I think is going to happen? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think, but I still believe that we're going to be heading for a Brexit extension, followed by a snap election, and then further turmoil and disagreement and lack of planning or ability to get what needs to be done. Now, I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's not really heading anywhere fast, in my opinion. And unfortunately, it's impossible to predict the outcome of an election or what's then going to happen as a result, when it comes to Brexit. So it's pretty depressing really, as far as the fact that it's kind of restricting a number of things. It's restricting growth, it's restricting people spending, it's restricting all sorts. I don't know if you're noticing it yourselves, but there is quite a lot of spending fear, it seems, at the moment. People aren't out as much spending their money, and that will have knock-on effects down the line, I think. But anyway, so that's what I think will happen. Despite Johnson saying he'll never call for an extension, I think that's pretty much inevitable now, because he's trying to renegotiate half of a deal that took 2 years for Prime Minister May. He's trying to do in a fortnight, and it's just ridiculous. But, you know, we will see. Hopefully I am wrong. Anyway, guys, that is my thoughts for now. I'll be back again either tomorrow or Friday with another one. But I hope you have a good trading session, and we'll see you soon. Take care.